House Plenary deliberations on the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law will start tomorrow. The BBL was passed in the House Committee level last Wednesday. This report by Freddie Abando.
The House will begin its plenary debates for the Moral Basic Law tomorrow and will continue until it's approved before Congress adjourns its second regular session by June 11. Congressman Rufus Rodriguez, chairman of the House Ad Hoc Committee of the Bangsamoro, is hoping the President will certify the measure as urgent to avoid a delay in approval, which could lead to a special session. Today, the House Committees on Appropriations, Ways and Means approved provisions of the draft law which provides the block grant and the provisions on fiscal autonomy for the Bangsamoro government. Article 12, Section 15. The national government shall provide an annual block grant which shall be the share of the Bangsamoro government in the national internal revenue. Section 16 underscores the formula. The amount will be equivalent to 4% of the net internal revenue collection of the Bureau of Internal Revenue. For 2016, the projected block grant is 26 billion pesos. It is automatically appropriated to the Bangsamoro government. It is reflected in the annual national budget. The Bangsamoro Parliament will pass an appropriations law to allocate the block grant to various agencies and programs. The Bangsamoro government will have exclusive powers of budgeting.
We're given the power of budgeting to the funds that are given to them. For example, the block grant, in accordance with the sections here, it will be the Bangsamoro that will legislate. And that is why the concept of budgeting is a full exclusive power, because budgeting is a power from the very start of budget call, preparation, discussions, amendments, and approval of the budget. So, in budgeting, because we're talking here of exclusive powers of the Bangsamoro.
Also approved by the UNAB Committee is the provision for a special development fund of 7 billion pesos for rehabilitation and development purposes upon the ratification of the Basic Law. Another 10 billion pesos to be paid to the Bangsamoro government on the second year of the law's ratification, 2 billion pesos yearly for 5 years, and 1 billion pesos for the transition period. The block grant is separate from the internal revenue allotments of LGUs in the funding for infrastructure projects implemented by the national government, social protection programs and projects, and programs identified by members of Congress from the Bangsamoro region. Because of this, some members of Congress called on the DBM to provide the total funding that may be allocated for the Bangsamoro government.
Come 2016, maglalagay pa rin tayo sa GAA ng mga budget for infrastructure. So, tinitingnan ko ngayon yung picture na yan, na kung meron tayong 25 billion na infrastructure ngayon, i-add na natin yan. So, makikita natin, gano'n yung ating ipagkakatiwala na pera sa Bangsamoro for come 2016.
We have to be just and we have to be fair. Now, so I hope that you can provide that figure, budget of all the regions, on a per capita and on an absolute basis, so we will see ano talaga ang sitwasyon.
The Ways and Means Committee of Congressman Federico Kimbo also approved Article 11 on fiscal autonomy. It focuses on the taxing powers of the Bangsamoro government. Section 9 provides the Bangsamoro government will impose the capital gains tax, donors tax, documentary tax, and estate tax. These are additional measures to be included in the list provided for in Republic Act 1954, which created the expanded autonomous region of Muslim Mindanao. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.